Hey everybody, welcome to the Funhouse Podcast. I'm Armando Torres, and today I'm joined by three very pure of heart guests. We've got Jacob Fullerton.
Impure. There's a deep void inside me.
Just inside all of us too. We've got Lindsay Washburn.
What the fuck was that? Oh no!
And we've got the purest among us, Charlotte Avery.
I'm feeling so pure.
And Amogus.
This is a fucking weird vibe.
I'm sorry that I'm pure.
The vibe is weird.
I want to be pure. I want you to go through.
The vibe is weird.
Not me having a weird vibe. Pav, your vibe is weird.
Pav.
Pavlov, you're training a dog.
Oh, well, you know what? It's good to be back here in Los Angeles. I had a fun weekend in Austin.
Yes, extra life. It happened.
Yeah.
It's annual
happened.
thing.
Annual thing. I got a bunch of tattoos.
You got a bunch of tattoos?
Yeah, I got like 4 tattoos. I got Funhouse tattooed on me too now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that our logo?
Yeah.
What
I
are all
know.
the tattoos from?
They had a tattoo artist.
Oh, damn. And you just were like, fill me up, Buttercup.
Well, they
Hey,
also
Buttercup, fill me up.
they not only did they have a
Fill
tattoo
my
artist, but they also had an open bar. So I wasn't
Hey.
really remembering some of them.
That's a dangerous
Oh.
until I
combination.
woke up in the
Yeah.
morning.
That's my favorite thing about charities for children is open bars.
Yeah, I have 2 letters on my hand that I don't know what they're for.
Let me see. What letters
HD.
are they? HD?
Yeah, I think
Hard
it's like
dick.
Yeah, it's probably hard dick.
it's probably hard
hard
dick.
dick.
Probably hard dick.
Yeah, or
easy.
HD video, right? Like, 'cause
Well,
we
no,
make
but HD video
content.
is hard dick video.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you want to watch something in 1080 hard dick.
Yeah. Or ultra hard dick
Ultra
video.
hard dick. Yeah.
HD's, that's a thing of the past now. 4K dick.
Yeah, 4 cocks
4 cocks with a K.
with a K, yeah.
Yeah.
Make them seem
Blu-ray
all the more
balls.
harder.
And then there's SD, which is
which
silly
is
dick.
oh,
Quite silly dick.
What a
Quite
HD
silly
DVD.
You're being quite a silly dick sounds like something you could say to a 4-year-old in England. And,
Yeah.
and it's normal.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm being a bit of a silly dick, aren't I, Auntie?
My sister's being a silly dick again.
Mom, my sister's being a... And then you say,
Yeah.
it's England. They
But how
there's
much
certain
money was
words that
raised?
don't have the same heft there.
Cigarette.
Cigarette.
Cigarette too. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's really good.
I don't know how much money was raised. A lot of it, and it was really good.
Several 100,000, I believe.
Yeah. That was
I'll Google it.
I think that's enough to pay for one operation
Yeah.
in Texas.
well.
Jesus.
It was
is
still
America.
a very good thing that a lot of
Oh,
people
no, it's a
came
good
together
thing.
for.
It's
Yeah,
just,
sure. It was really nice. I enjoyed being there. I enjoyed working with everybody. I'd never been there for an extra life. I mean, we were here where we did like our little punishments, and it was fun, and I had
Y'all
fun
got
working with
tattoos.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last year we did a 2-hour segment for Extra
And-
Life here. And I loved participating in Extra Life. I just couldn't make it out to Austin this time.
We had a
but-
lot going
A
on.
lot going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I really did want to go too. But
It would have been
lots
fun.
going
I
on.
would have. I had a friend staying in town with me, so I was tied to this place, this
Right,
city of
right.
angels.
But I think it's great that they raise so much money.
No, I
Yeah.
do.
Raise
What
so
I
much
was
money.
what I was saying was like my first Extra Life was the one that we did out here where we got our tattoos, and it was fun, and I had a good time. And then I got out there, and the first thing that happened was they have these fucking catapults, and they're launching moonballs at a wooden wall, and one of them launched so hard it broke through the wall. And I went, "What is this for?" And they go, "Oh, we're gonna hit Joe with them."
Jesus.
They're just they had paintball guns that
That's
they're
what you
shooting
do.
at each other.
That's what you do.
Yeah, one of the segments was just we have a 2x4 and we're gonna beat the shit out of Michael. That was the entire segment.
Okay.
Okay.
I really come
Yeah.
around on moonballs.
Yeah, now that you have
I
one.
didn't
Just, I
get
never
it.
understood it before.
I didn't get it, but then we got a handful
When
of
we went
them.
to Austin,
and,
yeah, we all
and
got
it's
some.
quite
Yeah,
fun.
my BF let my dog play with it because he thought it was a dog toy. And she
No!
took a big bite out of it.
Dude.
Oh, Arlen.
What are they made
destroyed
out
the
of
moonball?
on the inside?
To be fair, when I took it home from the office, I had tossed it in that bag just because she was with me on that day. And that was the bag that I had open.
It
And
does
I
look like
left
a
it.
dog tie.
And so I left it in the dog bag.
I mean, it's still his
But
fault.
then he goes, I gave it to her, and then I saw that she was destroying it so fast, so I took it away, and I was like, what kind of dog toy is this?
What does it look like on the inside?
It's just foam.
That's just foam?
It's like some
What
kind
else
of foam.
would be in there?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a
I
scientist.
thought it was some kind of like rubber filled with air or something.
It's something, but I'm not a scientist.
No,
noticed-
it's not hollow.
Yeah, I had one on my desk and it just like disappeared, and I was like, I don't know where my moon ball went. Then
Hey,
Lindsay,
moonballers.
Lindsay like disappeared for a minute and came back with it. It's all like dark on one side.
I was bouncing it the other day while Rick was doing stuff in the studio, and I was just bouncing around talking to him. And I bounced it, and it just went over that wall, and I was like, and then I just left. I was like, well,
But you remembered exactly where it was, though.
I knew it was
I got
back
it
there
back.
somewhere. So when you asked about it, I was like, oh, I forgot. And so I went to go find it.
Yeah, now I've got a filthy moon
Just
ball.
let it bounce over the wall, and I walked away.
Kiss your mother with that moon ball?
What's that?
Nothing.
But yeah, I do like that moon ball. I understand now.
I get it. I like it. I don't want it to be launched at me with high speeds. I hit Alfredo and I think I hurt his back. And so
With a moon ball?
yeah,
Oh
like
my
that's not
God.
a bit. He went to the ER. Yeah.
Because
God.
of you?
I don't think because of me. I think that I contributed to him hurting his back.
Jesus.
He went to the ER because he hurt his back.
Yeah.
during Extra Life? Oh my
Yeah.
God. I hope he's okay.
I don't.
they-
But he didn't get hit. He also
That happened on video? They put him on the ambulance?
No, they didn't get the they didn't get the good content. No, he's doing okay. He just he hurt his back, and also when you hear ER, it sounds really scary. But I think it was just like, oh, we got it.
Was it urgent care?
Yeah,
Is he gonna make it?
yeah. He's,
Urgent care is for
No.
babies.
We don't know actually.
You like the long waits?
Urgent care is for babies. I want to sit in a waiting room and see the most fucked up people with all kinds of injuries and
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
bleeding and ER. That's a bad place to be.
Yeah.
Didn't
Whether you need to be there or whether a loved one needs to be there, it's just bad vibes all around.
Yeah.
My co-host Paige was telling me that she went to an urgent care recently, or no, it was ER for her husband, and there was some guy who is in the middle of people who are clearly really injured, broken shit, open holes in their body, and he was yelling at the nurses being like, my tummy hurts and I deserve to be seen, and he could not understand.
Urgent. That's what you go
Yeah.
to urgent care for.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's doesn't have a head, but they're behind the guy that's going, I threw up.
This is just
Threw up.
this is just the Beetlejuice.
I made sick.
When I was at Couch Hop and James Wilson broke his ankle and his dislocated his shoulder.
I cannot
We
watch
tried
that.
to take him. We tried to take him to urgent care, and they were like, "Okay, cool." And they were like, "You got to go to the ER." And so then we had to take him to the ER. So that's one scenario where we
And then you
tried
took it
to
to the
do.
ER, and they were like, you have to go to this alley in the arts district.
You have to go to church.
I guess in the arts district 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I regret
yeah.
watching that video.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
You told us what was gonna happen, but I was like, I want to see. Show me.
It's rough.
I hope that Rooster Teeth, as it continues to grow older, stops hurting itself so much. It was really nice to
That's
see
why they bring in so many of those youngins,
those
like you.
youngins. Yeah.
Spry. Invincible.
But they didn't let me get hurt. They kept telling me that I had to be the one that hurt people. I launched the moonballs and I got to shoot people with the
hurt
paintball
people
gun.
hurt people too.
That is true. It is an emotional hurt that I carry inside, a burden of black void.
That's the new kind of pain that I want to see on the wheel.
Yeah.
That
That's what you
punishment
thought was
wheel.
inside the bouncy ball.
Yeah, inside the moonball.
You're gonna spin the wheel and somebody comes and insults you. Insults all your loves and interests.
But I mean, what are the other
That's the
incentives that
comment
people
section.
like to see in order
Could we do
besides
like
the fact to just donate to charity for children with cancer and other
Which
illnesses?
should be enough, yeah.
But what's the incentive that people should do?
What's the positive version? Well, I guess that's maybe a game. Never mind. Maybe that's something that's in the works.
Yeah. Like nobody wants to be like donate for children and I'm gonna get myself a manicure.
I like that. I think though.
We did do that. We donate to children and we're going to get ourselves a tattoo.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there was still a stipulation of you had to do it when you had to draw it with the thing
I
on.
mean, I was certainly not super thrilled in the room when
I
things are
remember.
being added in
I
without
visually
previous
remember.
discussion. Yeah.
People like
It's behind me now, and the tattoo is cute, and I had a great time getting it. But also, in the moment, I was like, we did not talk about the details of this at all, and I find that upsetting. But it worked out.
people like the punishment.
Yeah.
They like to watch people throw up and get the shit kicked out of them.
Oh my
Good things can
fucking
happen
God.
to people. without bad things happening to other people.
It's true. It's true.
No, the world must be in balance.
Exactly. Oh, wait. Are you saying in balance or imbalance?
In balance.
Again, I can't. Are you saying yes balance, no balance?
It should be balance.
Okay.
She bad
In
about
balance.
balance.
Got
So
it,
one
yeah.
good thing happened, one bad thing happened.
So we're on the same page.
Exactly.
Which is a shame because if we had been on different pages, it would have been balanced.
Yeah. the
That's true.
the balance would be great if I got like horribly sick, but then I would just be able to sit home and play God of War all day, every day.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot of God of War, haven't
Oh!
you? You son of a bitch.
Did you say Alana God of War?
No, I didn't, but I
that's-
can.
That's what we refer to it
say
as
it-
here.
Did you say a lot of or imbalanced?
I said imbalance.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't care enough, and I haven't really been on Twitter since the smartest, most richest epic man in the world took over the company. But I had the idea to Photoshop Will Arnett and Michael Cera into a poster and make it Job of War. And it's been really tickling me for like 4 or 5 days, but like I haven't cared enough to do it. Especially because I didn't get a lot of response when I photoshopped Cate Blanchett in the Tar poster as Rat. With a rat's head, but still conducting.
I didn't see that. Did you?
Oh no,
That's
no!
okay.
It didn't really. It missed the zeitgeist, I guess.
Oh, I would've loved to see Rat.
Not enough tar heads saw it, but I just spent like 40 minutes making
Oh
Rat.
man, that would have tickled me so much.
I
when
know,
see
but
Rat.
every time I start up the game, I think of Job of War, and I just like the idea of instead of boy, him just going like Michael.
I feel like he doesn't really boy anymore. He goes Atreus.
Yeah, I know. Well, because he's a little man.
He loves him. They
He's a
love
little
each
man.
other.
This game is good. This is good.
Sorry, I saw the
I'm-
dog.
yeah,
from
I'm just
Jimmy
watching-
Fan.
Oh, you can only go back so far if you're not logged in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Log into
Sorry,
your
Rick.
Twitter live on the podcast, you coward.
Well, I missed
No.
Rat that long ago.
Rat. It still has an accento on the A.
So-
But yeah, God of War.
You've been playing God of War, a game that was partially worked on by a very close friend of yours.
Yeah, a lot of years.
Corey Barlog. Oh.
Oh. And
The
My other
god.
pal, Corey.
The god of war.
Yeah.
The god.
how you liking it?
Oh,
The God
it's
Kratos.
So good.
Yeah.
I love like the one from. I've only played the one from 2017. Is that when the other one
18.
came out? 2018.
Yeah.
You didn't play the ones before that?
I didn't play the ones before that because I never had a
many are there?
PlayStation.
There were
There's like
3,
6
but then
or something.
yeah, so there's 3 on mainline consoles, and I tried to say that the 2018 one was the 4th one, but James very quickly came down on me saying that I was forgetting about the PS Vita titles or
Of course.
PSP. They're basically the handheld God of War titles.
Yeah.
Is it a new story every time, or it's just been one
This
long
one's
story?
they did a big like reboot.
Yeah.
It was like there's a word for it, but it was like
Soft
a reboot,
reboot?
sequel, like a soft reboot.
Yeah.
And it was like in 2018, it was like a continuation of the story, but a complete overhaul of the gameplay.
Yeah, very
the
different game.
characters, the setting, the story.
There's no fuck mini games.
That is unfortunate.
There's
Yeah,
no
there's
what?
no quick time events
Old
to
God of
have
War.
sex.
Yeah,
with,
it had
with
banging mini games.
There's a lot less bacchanalia.
Yeah.
I think
Banging
in
mini
general.
games?
Yeah,
like
it would just be like, but it would just
tap
be like a
B
table
to
exactly.
thrust.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it would
like
just
the-
be like just
it's
hammer buttons.
It's just the hot coffee mod, but actually in a game.
what's
yeah.
the hot coffee mod?
Is the GTA San Andreas like sex mini game that like modders
Oh.
found in the code?
yeah, and
where
threw
it's
the
like,
entire country into a frenzy.
oh my god, did it ever?
In an
But like, I
embarrassing
think
way.
it's just from behind, like a shot of you. I think wearing jeans still.
Yeah, it's like there's clothes on.
The woman's on the bed, and it's just a thrusting mini game. And I don't know why it's called hot coffee. I don't remember, but like. It was a controversy, and then God of Wars just got Kratos just like
Yeah. It'd always be like off screen. And it's just like, showing like a table shaking and stuff.
Yeah,
It
it's
starts
like a
shaking harder
vase
as he pushes the
shaking.
buttons more and stuff. And he's going, oh!
pretty cool. It's funny that we're focusing on Atreus because that guy's got a lot of sons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope that Atreus ever finds about it.
Back in Greece,
out
it's
about all this.
gonna be like
Yeah.
that scene from Walk Hard where he goes to the ranch and all of his illegitimate.
Oh,
children-
those are
Rick, there's nipples.
Rick. Those are not on the thing, are they?
I have a feeling they are.
Okay,
Got it.
But
For viewers and audio listeners, we're looking at some boobies.
There's
Yeah.
so many polygons going.
Are there
into
actual?
There-
This is a
those
mod, or
were-
this was
no,
the
this
real
is in
game?
the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
look, there's the table.
So he's having sex with
Yeah,
both
hit
of
X.
these
Hit triangle.
And if you do the sex,
concubines. That's the word I was looking
Yeah.
for.
if you
Yeah,
do the sex
concubines.
bad, does that change the outcome of the game?
That vase should. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Oh God! Ew! What is all that?
They're squirters.
Oh, okay.
Don't say squirters.
Why? Is it for demonetized?
Oh my God, he
there's
just
another
found
one.
some
Yeah.
more. Okay,
There's
so the God of War
way
has
more
found
wall.
nipples in
more
this game
ladies
than I
with
thought.
So much graphical power is going into this tits.
I know.
You know, this
Nobody's nipples are that high.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
A pissing fountain. I have one of those in Animal Crossing.
oh! I hope the piss boy falls.
Oh no.
Come on!
Oh my God.
I'm sorry that this makes
Sorry,
bad
audio.
content because
Yeah,
we're just
'cause we're just watching-
Yeah,
Audio
you know what?
listeners.
Kratos.
This is-
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh,
Some
you got a little
pee-pee
blockage
squirt.
there.
oh, this is weird. I don't want to watch this anymore.
But what I was going to say
It's just
before
like
this
so
was on the
much-
screen.
This was in the video game. This is not a mod.
Yeah.
No,
This is in the
video
video
game.
game. This is what video games were for a long time, and like,
They were for little
I mean, like
teenage
I know even in
boys.
GTA 5, there's like the strip club stuff, but it's not sex. You're just like you can do the mini game where you like touch her and then don't touch her because the
guy's
guard,
watching.
the bouncer's coming by.
Yeah.
she seems
Anyways,
sort of into it, but like, you know, who knows? She's probably just trying to stay safe in this line of work,
Yeah.
and trying to make a buck, you know.
But
trying to make a buck. Yeah.
To sum it up, Lindsay, the original, like all the old games, it's all like Greek mythology, and you just beat the shit out of all the Greek gods. And then with the 2018 one, it's Norse mythology. He's kind of like settled down, sort of, and he has a boy and a wife who just died, and it's much more wholesome. I mean, other than the murder and the
Yeah, I mean, it's
chopping.
it's
Got it,
more, I
got
think,
it.
like elaborate and well crafted story. Like you're not just killing Greek gods. It's not a checklist thing.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like interwoven with the mythos of Norse mythology, I guess, the mythos of mythology. But like it's really good. It's a video game. It's not just like a movie. It's not some David Cage bullshit. And like
Yeah.
even Uncharted, and I like Uncharted. It's basically like a almost on rails shooter practically.
Yeah.
But like this is like it's got puzzles, it's got collectibles, side quests that are
got
really
fun
good.
puzzles. I love
Navigation is
puzzles.
really good, and
Yeah.
like the puzzles are actually like really fun.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, Jacob's been playing it a lot, and I'm quite jealous because a good friend of mine who I love very much was staying in town with me, and so we did all kinds of stuff. We got drinks, which some people from the office came when I put it in Slack. We walked around. We went to the Grove to show our support
cool.
for Rick Caruso. We got dinner. We got coffee.
Dinner?
It was great. I was doing
wait,
a
that's
lot
a
of
little-
dinner.
you got
Yes,
dinner?
exactly. The
That's a
baby
God of War
Kraken.
joke.
It's a God of War joke.
I'll just say I left you with no time for God of War.
I got maybe 2 hours of playtime in over the weekend.
shame.
From Friday
That's
to
a shame.
Saturday, to Sunday. So like, I'm gonna leave here today, and all I'm doing tonight is playing God of War.
That sounds
what about our
great.
thing? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Don't do you bitch.
Yeah, yesterday,
You
like,
cigarette.
I think I
Christ.
I woke up at like 10 a.m. and played for a few hours, and then I spent a couple hours playing Terraria because Rick and Lindsay wanted me to because they
Out of
need my help with the
obligation.
boss.
Nobody said, "Hey, get
Wow.
on." You got on. of
didn't.
your
I
own.
did on my own.
Yeah, I
Look
was
how
like, "Hang on."
cocky
a
he
He
second.
didn't
is.
force you to get on, Jacob.
You
Yeah.
did.
He didn't do that.
No.
He just saw us on and was like,
What really happened, and this happened on Saturday too, is I woke up, I looked at Discord to see if my friends were there, and then they weren't. And I was like, okay, I'll play God of War.
I kept.
Oh, and he said, "My controller died, so I'm here."
Oh, that
I'm here,
actually
yeah.
did happen. My controller died. so-
We need bigger batteries for the PS5
Yeah.
controllers. The
Bring-
DualSense dies almost immediately, or I'm just gonna grab the USB-C for my Oculus.
Bring back double A's like Xbox has.
Seriously.
Now, in the
No,
God
really.
of War, are there other gods of other things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then, like, who?
A big part of this new God of War is you're looking for Tyr, the Norse God of War, because you're like, I guess now the Greek God of War, you like
No,
took
are there
that
gods
from-
of anything that's not war?
Yeah, of course. Like Thor is there.
Thor's
Odin?
there?
Yeah.
He's the god of thunder, right?
Thunder,
God
yeah.
of Thunder. Odin's there. What's Odin the god of?
He's the
He's
All
tricking
Father.
people.
He like
All-Father.
sees all. He
God
like
of
gave one of his
Tricking
eyes
people
to
into
see
fucking
all.
him.
Yeah, the best thing about it has such a weird portrayal of Odin in this game.
It's
like all
awesome.
the gods are kind of like these weird, like very American, like mob bossy characters.
Hell yeah.
And it's like very
it definitely
interesting.
like I don't know, but like it feels a little bit like it's taken a note from, I don't know if you read American Gods, the Neil Gaiman novel, but like very good, but also like a very like updated view of like gods, and there's like new gods, the like gods of like technology and like fame, and it's really
God of
interesting.
Fame?
It's
God
like
of
it's
Fame.
like a really cool.
One for that
I'm
game.
pretty sure there's a god
Is there
of
a
fame.
goddess?
There are
There are
goddesses.
goddesses.
Oh yeah, there's Freya.
Freya.
Yeah.
She's very angry.
Kratos!
Because in the first game, you like beat the shit out of her son.
There was a great moment in the God of War video we shot, which I'm really excited to see, where James goes, "Yeah, and then there's this guy that can't die, so you kill him."
I mean, that's what Kratos does. He's the main character. Is he just essentially beats the shit out of other gods.
It's a sick game that's also very like heartfelt and sweet. It's
Yeah.
kind of got something for everyone.
Yeah.
Like I would say the only people that like it's probably not for are folks that are not really interested in AAA games
Right.
at all, because
very
like
much that.
as far as AAA games go, like I think it has a lot of the things that would hook someone who's into adventure games, exploration games, survival games, combat. I don't know, not to just evangelize it, but like it really is one of just the best all around like video games.
Yeah.
But like I could see someone who's like more into like the indie scene and stuff,
Yeah.
like not getting as much out of it.
And there's so much you can like change in the options too, to like kind of tailor to you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just found the option to make all the like other characters shut up and telling me how to do puzzles.
Oh,
'Cause, like,
I hate that.
It's about 2 seconds into a puzzle, like maybe you could freeze that thing over there, make the water come down. I'm like, oh, I would have figured that out. I would have. But
some of it's a little less intuitive because I feel like I'm looking for the
Yeah.
water to throw it at, not the bucket.
Do you think Lindsay will like this game? Does it have something for her, like base building or the
I like a lot of AAA games.
The ability to enslave a bunch of animals to power your house?
Like bees?
Yeah.
He's
I
talking
mean,
about Minecraft.
that's
You
puppies
bet-
in it.
I'm
You
talking
bet-
about every time you've built a house in a game and I've gone there, you've built a prison.
I mean, you have a head that's your best friend that
Yeah.
can't really go anywhere else, but he also seems down to like hang. He's been, now Mimir is my problematic fave.
Yeah, he's the best. I love
Did you say your
Mimir.
problematic fave?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a side quest early on that kind of like 2 side quests that kind of
Ugh.
explore his misdeeds in youth.
Yeah, when he was younger.
Oh,
Not like that. More like imprisoning a giant whale.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
fucked up.
gotcha.
Yeah, fucked up. And like Kratos is like giving him some
They're
heat,
trying
and
to
he's,
cancel
and
him
he's
for
like,
it.
brother, I'm not happy about it.
So I didn't mean to trap this whale into this lake.
It's super
So-
good though. I'm
Is
so
it
excited to
Scottish?
play more.
Trapping
That's
an
what it sounds
animal
like,
is,
yeah.
a,
Yeah, he's
is
Scottish.
trapping an animal is a sin.
Mhm.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, Lindsay.
No, Lindsay, it's fine when Lindsay does
Ah,
it.
okay.
I can
I'm
say-
above
Yeah, she's above the
commandments.
Christian law.
You would be one
Yeah.
of those gods for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah. Lindsay, you probably like it.
what's a game that's the most like it? That's not in
Probably
the
God of War 2018.
I was gonna say that's not the God of Wars.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got such a good story. Like, it's crazy
Well,
how
lots
maybe
of
the,
games have
maybe
good
the Last
stories.
of Us.
maybe, but it's more fun.
It's more fun. Yeah, it's
Way
more video
fun.
gaming and
Yeah.
less dour, and it's more
You
colorful.
think it's like the story of The Last of Us with the playability of like Red Dead 2?
Well, it's way more playable. than
Last
Red
of
Dead
Us is
2.
like
Yeah, it's-
straight up follow this story. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're gonna be
yeah,
scared all
and,
the time.
and Red Dead is like way more open and interested in being almost like a simulation of that experience,
Yeah.
like Westworld. Whereas like God of War is like it's not super concerned with realism.
Yeah, like once it gets to the video game part, you're playing a video game. Like it doesn't. It lets puzzles be weird and strange. It's like nobody would ever set up these 3 plants to be next to each other.
Yeah.
So you
It
have to
doesn't
do it,
need
but
it.
there's just video gamey elements.
It doesn't
in it.
need a justification for it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's really fun. It's like the game right now too. Like
Yeah.
the whole calendar cleared out.
There's
like,
not like a.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of parts where you can kind of choose where you want to go, but it's not like a super open game. It's just kind of like wide hallways.
Yeah,
to these,
it's.
to
I
these
think I
areas
heard
and
a
stuff.
phrase "open zone"
Yeah.
rather than "open world." The phrase I heard was
Open
in
zone.
relation to Sonic Frontiers, which apparently sucks.
It didn't look good. It got really good scores for some reason, though.
It's because people, for some reason, allow Sonic to persevere. I
Yeah.
don't I don't understand it, but it's not my realm
looks
to understand. Don't
Yeah.
come after me.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I-
now you can go wherever you want.
I don't know. I'm just so glad that Starfield didn't come out this week.
Oh my
Was
god.
that
Sweet.
originally that
It was supposed to come out on Friday,
Yeah.
11/11.
11/11.
I
They
mean,
almost-
like
they
the
wanted to get
game was
Skyrim
definitely not
date.
finished. I mean, Bethesda ships broken games, so
But
the
it
fact
got
that they
pushed to next year,
postponed,
right?
I think February or March.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a whole year.
frighteningly
No.
close
It's coming
release
soon.
They're
of
gonna push it
Starfield.
again.
I used to get really upset. Not really upset, but I would get upset when a game I was really excited for got pushed. I think it happened to Smash Brothers Brawl, and that killed me when I was in middle school.
It happened to Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that? Oh,
Yeah.
when
But
Animal Crossing got pushed.
actually, that worked out amazing for Animal Crossing.
That really did.
Like, they
people
released-
who wouldn't, I think, normally played it because they're like,
What else am I gonna do?
yeah.
Yeah, it happened to Cyberpunk, and it didn't come out good too.
Yeah.
It got pushed back, and it was bad.
Yeah. Are you gonna play God of War, Armando? 'Cause you have
Yeah,
a PlayStation
I gotta
5.
play. So right now, what I'm doing is like I don't. Fuck yeah, I don't play video games very frequently, like story video games or like big ones. I'll play with you guys. So right now, I'm playing through Last of Us, the first one,
okay.
so that I can play Last of Us 2, which
Got it.
I
You never
haven't
play
played.
either?
I
never
played The
played.
Last of Us a ton of times.
Oh.
But
I
I have to
played
like,
neither of them.
okay, I was telling you about this. When
Yeah.
I watch a TV show, when a new season of TV comes out, I gotta start all the way from episode 1.
I just
Right.
go to the wiki.
Watch it out, watch it so that I
Ooh,
can watch it like that. So when I'm playing, I wanted to play Last of Us 2, but I was like, I gotta play through all of Last
Yeah.
of Us first, and then I could play
What
Last
about Left
of Us
Behind?
2. Left Behind?
Yeah, the DLC
DLC?
story for the first one with
Oh,
Ellie.
yeah, with the carousel?
Yeah.
I have played that, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I also used to play the multiplayer. That shit rocked.
It was really good. And there's supposed to have been multiplayer for 2.
They said they're working on a standalone multiplayer game.
Okay. So they must
For-
have
That
transitioned
is The
a lot
Last
of
of
that
Us?
work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that Last of Us
Show.
Funko
yeah.
Pop? Oh,
Yeah.
With,
what?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
the Funko Pop.
I don't want
Looking forward to
Pedro
the Last of Us
Pascal.
Barbie collection.
I'm done with Pedro Pascal. I want Diego Luna and everything.
Yeah, Diego Luna.
yeah.
I want my boy.
Andor.
It looks good, is all I was
No,
gonna say.
Pedro Pascal still has rooms in our hearts.
Pedro
Not just rooms.
Pascal could get
One more
fucked.
question about God of War.
Yeah.
Can you play it and not have played the first one in 2018?
It's like a direct continuation. It's
so
like
I should play the other one first.
And it's not very long either.
The other
It's
one.
not long.
It's not
it's
long.
like it's
How many
like Kill
hours?
Bill.
Like, how many hours would you say it is? So you're like, if
It's
you
so-
do
The first one, I think you could finish it with the story in like 18 hours.
Is it PlayStation exclusive, that one?
It's on PC now.
Great.
It looks
Is it on
It looks
Game
great
Pass?
on PC. No,
No,
it's,
it's
on
not
Steam.
on Xbox now.
How much is it?
I got it on sale for
Probably
like
cheaper now.
30.
But yeah, the first one is
On
great.
sale and it's still 30
I know,
bucks.
yeah. I mean, it's a PlayStation first party. They're
Yeah.
gonna. It's a sorry. It's a PlayStation first party that's not Horizon
Right.
Zero Dawn.
What am I talking about? The pre-patch for World of Warcraft came out this week, and in
Yeah,
2
what are you
weeks,
doing?
Yeah.
there's Dragonflight. I'm not gonna have time. I'm like, oh yeah, I would have played God of War.
Oh,
no.
I'm gonna play Grounded.
Yeah, at
I'm
some
gonna play
point,
God of War.
highly recommend playing God of War. Like, you should, when you finish Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm
you should
for sure gonna
definitely
play.
God of
it.
War.
I've heard nothing but good things. I know that it won like Game of the Year when it came out. It's a fucking slam dunk. I want to play that game so
It's
bad.
just good.
It's really
very
good.
I also, I swear to God, if there's a story where there's a dad and a son, I will cry
Oh,
several times. It really fucks me up every single time.
Yeah, this one will probably fuck you up.
Yeah.
I used to walk into the Targets or CVS or wherever, and I go in the card aisle every time I would need a card from my dad. And as soon as I pick up a card and I start reading it, I'm like, oh my God. So I just don't buy cards anymore because I just sob in the card aisle.
I'd love to get a card for if I ever have a boy, a card that said "We must train."
Boy.
It's just all the cards.
It's your
says,
training, yeah.
Boy.
Time to train.
Yeah, I really like Atreus in this game. I like that he talks back.
Oh
It's,
yeah,
it's a lot more funny.
This is the thing. It's like it seems very serious because Kratos is very serious, but it's still there's a lot of like
I
leniency
do
and
not
stuff.
want a snack.
That made me laugh so hard. It's
really
There's like
good.
the characters offering him like food and stuff. And
Did
they say,
the-
like, "Do you want a snack?" He's like, "I do not want a snack." in
I've
his
also
voice.
never seen facial animations look as good as they do in this game.
Woo!
It's really impressive.
refute that. L.A. Noire. Perfect game.
That's true.
Jacob, you want an ad?
Sure, I'll take an ad.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, I do not want to.
I do not want an ad.
Too bad. Here we go. Let's hear a word from our sponsors. Have you ever read the fine print that pops up when you surf the web in incognito mode? You think you're being slick and going off the grid, but your activity might still be visible to your employer, school, or internet service provider. That's not incognito. That's putting on a hat and calling it a disguise. If you really want to stop people from seeing the sites you visit, you need to do what I do and use ExpressVPN. Think about all the times that you've used Wi-Fi at a coffee shop, a hotel, or even at your parents' house. Without ExpressVPN, every site you visit could be logged by the admin of that network. I mean, do you really want your parents to see what you've been looking at? Think about it. Think about who your parents are. Think about what you look at on the internet, you disgusting little gremlin. And worse than that, your home internet provider can also see and record your browsing data. And in the US, they're legally allowed to sell that data to advertisers. ExpressVPN is an app that encrypts all of your network data and reroutes it through a network of secure servers so that your private online activity stays just that, private. ExpressVPN works on all your devices and it's super easy to use. The app literally has just one button. So whenever I want to stay safe, I tap that button to connect and my browsing activity is safe and secure from any digital peeping Tom. So stop letting strangers invade your online privacy. Be like me and protect yourself at expressvpn.com/funhouse. Use our link at expressvpn.com/funhouse to get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/funhouse to learn more.
Right about now, you should be feeling holiday cheer, but if you're a business getting ready to ship out orders, it's probably more like seasonal dread. Do you really want to be slaying to the post office through traffic? Does your inbox look more like a blizzard than a winter wonderland? Well, it's not too late to get your holiday mailing and shipping under control with Stamps.com. Stamps.com is your one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. For over 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. They allow you to get access to the USPS and UPS services you need to run your business right from your computer. No lines, no traffic, no hassle, and you can even save money with major discounts on USPS and UPS shipping rates up to 86% off. And if you're running an online store, Stamps.com works seamlessly with all the major shopping carts and marketplaces. This holiday season, trade late nights for silent nights and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code FHPOD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code FHPOD.
Hey everybody, we are back. Thank you for joining us. God of War, game I really want to play. Awesome. Last of Us, game I really want to play. I was talking about him earlier. I'm in love with Diego Luna now. We don't have to talk about Andor, but I've realized that like him and Pedro Pascal, both in Narcos, both in the Star Wars universe and the Narcos universe. And every time Diego Luna is my favorite person. I just love him. And I was talking to my family the other day. This is something I didn't know. Diego Luna is famous in Mexico. Like he was a famous actor in Mexico already. So my grandmother knew who he was. Doesn't know shit about Narcos. Well, she knows Narcos, but not the TV show. And didn't know shit about Star Wars and was just like, I like him.
There's some other actors that are like that where they just have like maybe some cool roles in like American shows and television. And then, you find out whether it's like Mexico or Central America or South America. And you're like, whoa, they're like super famous.
Rogue One had Donnie Yen. Is that his name?
Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen, from Ip Man. And he's like huge. Prolific. Huge. And now he's become prolific here. But like, oh man, have you seen Ip Man?
Ip Man's amazing.
You haven't seen Ip Man?
There's a lot of Ip Mans to watch.
What is this?
Oh, it's a World War II era martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it fucking rocks. It's IP Man.
Yeah. IP Man, yeah.
Make sure
And
that
there's a bunch of them. In the second one, he fights Mike Tyson.
Don't show this on the screen. But
really
what I'm watching here in the background here in a second is a fight scene from Ip Man.
I want to fight
What year
10
was this
people.
movie?
This was a minute ago.
2010.
Yeah.
2010. He's super famous where? I mean, you said now he's famous everywhere.
I mean, right? Isn't he famous in Japan?
But yeah, Donnie Yen going to be in the next John
Showing
Wick.
my ass. He could.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
in John Wick, right?
He's in John Wick 4 for sure.
Yeah, he's in John
They
Wick
made
4.
four of them
So is Bill
motherfuckers?
Yeah, it's
Skarsgård.
coming out or something.
What the fuck?
This fight scene's so good.
Oh.
Well,
But like
yeah,
I
okay,
saw
we
when I
can't-
saw Rogue One, I was like, because I wasn't really familiar with Diego Luna at the time, but I was like, it's the guy who's in Y Tu Mama Tambien.
How do you know?
That's the only thing I'd seen that he was in.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just remembered his name from that movie.
Yeah, my grandma
I saw
loves
his
him.
dick a lot.
My grandma loves him and says that he's like super handsome and that she's like in love
That's
with him.
true.
And then I guess in Andor there's somebody who plays a younger version of himself who's also an actor, a child actor in Mexico that he like. Diego Luna was like, I like this boy. I want to bring him with me.
Oh,
and
that's
taught him
great.
English so that he could do that role and then not speak
A
any
role where he
English.
doesn't speak any English.
He doesn't even
words.
speak any discernible language.
Yeah, not even Galactic Basic. My goodness gracious.
I sent you that reel where I just found out that Ewoks speak Tagalog.
Yeah, I think you sent me that.
Yeah.
Or you told me about it. and
I just
was
found
like,
out
oh,
that Ewoks are Filipino.
it's true. That's why I have a lot of similarities
Yeah.
with said Ewoks.
Yep, nub.
Yub nub.
Now, are there any, big movies? We got November, December. Those are some blockbuster months, right?
I mean, Black Panther just came out.
Black
Oh, yeah,
Panther
that
just
came
came
out.
out.
Last weekend.
I don't want to talk about
Oh!
Marvel,
Who
but
did
I have
Yeah.
little to no interest in watching it.
But what is
Yeah.
there anything else?
Avatar is coming out this month.
Oh,
shit.
Let's look at tickets
Yes,
today.
yes.
We can get some 70. Not, I don't know. It's probably not in 70. Sorry, just IMAX.
IMAX. Just gotta see it in IMAX. I'm so excited.
I'll
Yeah.
go see it.
I'm unabashedly excited
You'll
to
go
see
see it?
Avatar
Yeah,
2.
because it's like so I'll see movies in theaters if it's something I like absolutely want to see, or if it's like a little eventized, like
I
let's
love
all
it.
get together and go see,
That's
So let's do
fucking
it. I will see it.
Yeah.
We are also in December going to see Babylon because my BF, he's in it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
He's an
right.
extra.
I'll be there. And I like Damien Chazelle.
Yeah.
I like First Man.
So we'll all go see it.
I liked La La Land before it just became ever present.
For
Dun, 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 dun.
for anyone, by the way, watching or listening, we have a fight scene on in the background.
I can barely
where
see it, so-
a man just punches the shit out of people a lot.
Yeah, he's just beating up 10 guys.
Oh my god!
Anyways,
Yeah, Chinese film star. And it has like a Seven Samurai bit where like he trains up the village and it's sick as fuck. I like it.
like it's fake.
Sick as fuck. Yeah, I'm super stoked on. There's a lot of good shit coming out. I haven't watched any of the new season of White Lotus, but that's coming out.
Oh fuck yeah! I gotta watch that. I just watched.
I've never watched that. Is that good?
The first season is amazing,
Yeah,
but the pilot is not.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
That's always rough when you try to get somebody to watch a show and you go, okay, you just got to get through the first
first
episode.
But it's not like
or,
when someone
the
says
first
like
2 to
the
3.
first season is bad and then season 2 is great because I don't want to watch a season of bad television.
I
I
also,
can do 2 to 3 episodes of like, okay, maybe. And then if it gets good, then I'll be like, I'm on
Yeah,
board.
well, the first season is a lot of setting the stage, but then it is extremely worth it because the dynamics between characters are really, really good.
I disagree in that I really loved the first episode. Charlotte told me that it was like
Really?
a slog, but I watched it. I was hooked immediately throughout the first.
Yeah, I've never
episode.
watched any of it, so
I
should
liked
check
it.
it out.
I just watched through all of that show Maniac, the Jonah
Yeah,
Hill,
Emma Stone.
That's another one
Stone.
where the world that they live in is very interesting, but the first 2 episodes are not what the show is. It's just kind of setting up the stage, and it's like it's made it difficult. Where I told somebody to watch it, and she was like, "Yeah, I watched the first episode. I'm not really into it." And I was like, "No, but it gets better." And she goes, "When?" And I go, "Episode 3." And she goes, "Nah." Nah, then they should have made episode 3 episode 1. But that show rocks, and it sucks because I watched about half of it on the plane to Austin, and so I didn't get to resolve any of the issues. So then I just like watched something and got like to the all is lost moment in the season and got super depressed, and then didn't get to resolve it. You ever just watch half a sad show and then just be sad because you don't get to watch them?
I watched half,
it.
and it hasn't happened so in a minute, but there have been plenty of shows and books and stuff where I've gotten actually a really decent amount into it and then just kind of abandon it because I watched or listened to or read a transcript of an interview Guillermo del Toro did, and he was like, I don't do homework in my life. He's like, with my personal life, I don't do homework. So he's like, if a book or something is like not grabbing me, I'm not going to make myself read it. And I'm like, oh, that's actually really cool. So there's like a book I got, a sequel I got 3/4 of the way through. And then I was just like, this sucks. So I stopped reading it and I gave it away at Goodwill. It was just like very empowering because I was like, I don't think
Aragon book.
What's that?
It's the third Aragon book.
No, it's not. Is that Brissinger?
I think that's the second one. Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Your time is precious, and if you're not going to get out more of what you're investing into
You think
it,
my time is precious?
yeah, everybody's time is precious.
Oh.
But your time is
Okay.
precious.
Yeah, you're not
Your
special.
time is
More
precious.
precious.
So it's like, why would you spend time on something if
I
you're
don't
not
do
getting a lot
homework.
out of it?
Yeah. Guillermo del
director?
Toro, Pinocchio. That's another one I'm excited for.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
A lot of Pinocchios.
Did he do the cabaret of
The Cabinet of Curiosity.
the cabinet of?
Yes. He's in the beginning of every
Cabaret
episode.
Curiosity?
That's the one I want to watch. You told me about that.
Oh, please, petit pour ma son.
I hadn't heard about it at all. There's a bunch of just like Halloween things I didn't hear about. Like you told me about Went a Little Wild, and I watched that.
Oh, that
and
rocks.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. I was on a real horror movie kick. I want to watch X so I can watch Pearl.
Woo. X I like a lot.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
I'm very stupid, but there's a brand that Omar and I both like called Online Ceramics that works with A24, and they always put out the merchandise for these like cool movies, and the merch looks so cool, but they put it out before the movie comes out. So I always see it and I go, I like this, and then I'll buy this shirt, and then I won't wear it until I watch the movie.
So in case the movie
Yeah,
sucks.
and then if I don't like it, which has happened a couple times, I sell the merchandise. Then it's gone. I didn't want to talk about it, but it did happen with Green Knight. I didn't
Oh,
like
you
it.
didn't.
You didn't like
Oh,
Green
but
Knight?
the merch was probably cool, right?
The merch was cool as hell, but I didn't like the movie as much as I thought.
What
I
about
was
Green
going to.
Room?
Green Room rocks.
But did you get any merch?
No, they didn't
Green
have it.
Room merch.
Yeah. I got a big armband.
What about Green
Some
Hornet?
big boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Hornet.
Yeah.
The Seth Rogen. Who else
Like
was
the,
in
the
it?
car.
Go with the car. They did a MythBusters episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What other green stuff
what's
is there?
the-
Green Inferno?
Green
Eli Roth?
Inferno. Yeah, Green Lantern.
Green Lantern?
Christoph Waltz. That's who I'm
Green-
fucking thinking of.
He was in Green Hornet.
Yeah, he
I
plays the
don't
bad
remember
guy.
anything about Green
Damn, I
Hornet.
fucking love Christoph Waltz. Shit.
Big Green? What's that? Is that movie called Big Green?
Green?
There's Big City Greens. It's an animated show on
No,
Disney
there's
XD.
Big Green. It was like a Disney movie or something.
Big City Green sounds like a salad restaurant I never want to order from.
I think maybe that's part of it. I don't remember. But I was gonna say that I bought a bunch of clothes. I went thrifting yesterday, and I think it was the most successful thrifting outing I've ever had.
Wow.
Nice.
This whole outfit, save for the shoes and the tights,
Hot
is
dog on a
secondhand
stick.
from yesterday.
Perfect.
Those are
Great.
good.
Well
Hot
done.
dog on a stick. That's right. I got this beautiful denim button down, and then these cords.
Do you remember this movie?
No, but I want to.
Oh yeah, I
Big
watched this in daycare.
Yeah.
It's got the
daycare.
guy from he's from
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
He was in like a bunch of movies I watched in daycare. Like he was just okay. Fuck
his
this.
name?
It's fine. I don't know. Fat,
just remember how he
creepy kid.
looks.
Anyways,
He
that's
got a
the-
weird face.
That was my contribution to the green movie thing. Anyways, I love the look. We
good
love
look.
the look.
I got this.
Very
This
good.
jacket is from Cabela's.
I said the hunting thing?
That's right. That's right. It's like this wonderful color. Like,
keeps
check
you
this
warm?
out. It keeps me quite warm.
Oh.
Not just games. Not just
games.
shooting games.
Not just shooting games.
Shooting
Wait, are you
shirts.
talking about the game Cabela's?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the touchstone. No. It's an outdoor
Well,
outlet. Yeah.
I know that it's an
Oh,
outlet
okay.
as well.
I'm just making sure because, anyway, yeah. Feel this. It's super nice. It's completely broken in.
Ooh.
Once again,
Is it wool?
$8.
Me
I have
borrow.
no idea.
Wow.
Right.
Have you let yogurt touch this?
Yogurt's gonna touch it, but you can't sleep on it.
Oh yeah, it would get real furry.
Oh yeah,
Next week's Thanksgiving.
that's right.
That's insane.
What day of the
That's
week is
insane.
it?
That's
Never mind.
nuts.
I realized what
Thursday.
I'm asking.
That's too fast. How did
And-
Thanksgiving get here already?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
excited. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
I do like Thanksgiving,
I was gonna.
but like, holy
Yeah,
shit, the year's moving too fast.
Yeah, so
You say Thanksgiving's your favorite holiday?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
it's food.
Really?
It's food. It's talk.
Oh, I've got a big menu
So much
planned.
food.
It's gonna be. You spend all day cooking, eating,
Drinking.
drinking, chatting.
Yeah.
It's cold out. Hopefully,
Chilly.
You've got. You might have football on the
check the
TV.
temps.
I mean, I don't know who's playing on Thanksgiving, but it could be the probably still undefeated Eagles. Go Birds.
Isn't it the same team every time? The same two?
There's two teams.
Well, there's
are-
Army Navy.
Well, I don't care about either.
I think the
of them.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
There's a game that's always done by one team on Christmas and on Thanksgiving, I think, or maybe just Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'll have to
Watch
look it up.
watch
Bills,
the parade.
Lions.
I think it's going to be high 60s, low 70s.
Patriots,
there was a
Vikings.
couple years ago here in LA where it was absolutely scorching. It was so hot.
Oh, yeah, that shit
I have a
sucks.
video of me making cranberry sauce using that Snapchat filter that would just tell you the temperature. It was like 94 degrees.
Yeah, I think I remember that. It sucked.
It sucked major poopies.
I know.
According to Rick,
for.
we got the
Cranberry sauce.
What year was that?
This was 2017.
Oh, that was my first Thanksgiving
this
in LA.
Tay and my other friend just like they were sweating. It was so hot after eating.
That sucks. Anyway, I'm stoked on it.
73 degrees for this Thanksgiving. Yeah, Jacob, to answer your question, my favorite is Halloween, but
What's your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Now.
Z. That's a hard question.
Come on.
Now,
Let me think.
You
Let me
want cranberry sauce? You want mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes?
scalloped
mashed potatoes
potatoes.
are good.
Mashed
The
potatoes are
scalloped
great.
potatoes are really fucking good.
Scalloped
My
potatoes?
mom makes
I'm not
some
even
really
do-
good scalloped
I
potatoes.
can make that.
I'll have enough potatoes. I bought 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom
That's a-
usually does like a
that's a
lot. She does a
baby.
lot of cooking on
It's a
Thanksgiving.
baby. That is baby.
And
I
scalloped potatoes. She does really good scalloped potatoes.
my
Cheesy
mom's
scalloped potatoes? Oh, nice.
my mom's family is real like spread out or dead, and so like we never really did like Thanksgiving. And then my dad's family is Mexican as hell, and so the one thing that I didn't love as a kid is that like everyone would be like, I got a turkey and mashed potatoes. We got like tamales and tacos and
Yeah.
shit. It's just like this is not. You can't just make Mexican food and call it Thanksgiving.
I mean,
But then I-
turkey is
Make
kind
whatever you want.
of mid.
What is?
It's all
Turkey?
it's everything that goes
Turkey.
with the turkey that
No,
makes
no,
it
no,
better.
no. That's what I'm saying. The turkey can go fuck itself. Ham can go fuck itself. But mashed potatoes,
okay, let's
like
not-
Also,
cranberry
I make a
sauce,
really good
rolls.
juicy turkey.
I believe it.
I've had good turkey, but it wasn't until I like became like a full adult that I started going to Thanksgiving dinners where they had like the full thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
this kind of rocks.
traditional-
Oh my
stuff.
god.
I
the
eat
dessert.
It's like a open like face sandwich. Okay, you take the piece of
Yeah.
turkey, slather the potatoes, sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce,
Lindsay,
stuffing,
stop. Lindsay,
gravy, corn.
I'm so
and then you
hungry
go,
already.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
God,
turkey,
corn.
like-
I'm getting that
making a
Thanksgiving sandwich from
cornbread
Capriati's
Yeah.
today.
Like a cornbread.
Cornbread.
souffle.
Oh, it's another.
Oh!
baby.
Can
Baby.
Maybe I have told it on the podcast before, but my second, or no, actually no, 2017, yeah. My first Thanksgiving in LA, I got invited to, I was an AE on a Hallmark film, and it was in 2017, and my coworker was like, I'm having people over. And I was like, okay, I kind of knew some people. We went to the same
Yeah.
college. And so I was like, I would love to, thank you. And I was staying with some friends, and they had left. They had fucked off back to Pennsylvania for the holiday. And so I had to run to the whole place. And I was like, I'm going to make cornbread. I'm going to do this. And so first off, I didn't get ingredients until Wednesday. And I went to Vaughn's, and it was crazy. Albertsons, Pavilions, what have you. Anyway, it was a nightmare, and they're out of so much shit. But I finally was able to get some kind of cornmeal and some stuff together, and I was like, okay, I can make this work. I get back to their apartment, forgetting, or maybe not realizing, their oven is broken. They only have a stovetop. And so I was like,
Oh, geez.
okay, I can do a stovetop recipe. I also realized they had but one single measuring cup, a liquid measuring cup,
How
Pyrex,
big?
and nothing else. So you could only measure one thing at a time. And on top of this, I had gotten a bottle of Martinelli's sparkling apple juice and also whiskey. And so, like, I'm making myself whiskey and Martinelli's.
Ooh.
Whiskey and
I'm having it's so sweet,
sounds
it's disgusting.
fragrant.
And Jacob would love it. And so
is it disgusting
like
or
it.
is it just
Yeah,
too
probably.
sweet?
I mean, it was too sweet,
Yeah,
but that made it
makes it
disgusting.
disgusting. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Rick
fine.
says that
Rick
sounds
says
gross.
that sounds
I mean, like, you can actually, like, I've made cocktails since, which, like, it's much lighter on the Martinelli's, and it's a
Yeah.
Manhattan. Like, you still do the sweet vermouth
hello?
and bitters and stuff, but, like, you
Great.
add in
That
some,
sounds
like,
great.
sparkling apple just to top it off. But the ratios were very different. Anyway, I'm getting more and more drunk, and I am making strange decisions with the metering out. And eventually, I made 2 goes at it, and it was just scraps that were completely burnt or completely dry that wouldn't come out in a whole thing. And that's how I ended up drunk on the futon with a plate full of cornbread scraps that were in various stages of burnt and dry. And I smoked up the whole apartment. I'm setting off smoke alarms, and then eventually I fall asleep eating cornbread and drinking whiskey and apple cider and apple juice.
I can't wait for the one day children's picture book. It's a Thanksgiving moral story, and it's just that story.
Yeah.
Well, the moral of the story is you are eating it and you're like, this is actually passable, but then you fall asleep with the plate open and uncovered,
Yeah.
and it already was shit.
Did
And
anybody
you-
else bring food?
Well, you wake up sober. I'll tell you more about the Thanksgiving itself because it wasn't great. Sorry to my coworker, but you threw a bad party. But like, I woke up and I was like, and the worst part was because my friends had went home, I actually like had a bed to stay in for a week or two. Rather than the lumpy futon. But instead I fall asleep fully clothed, lights on in the futon with a smoky apartment next to a plate of burnt cornbread. And I wake up and I was like, what have I done? So I went to the store, I got bread, I got honey and butter, and I whipped that together and I brought soda too. But then I get there, every light is on, no candles lit, no atmosphere. It's in the middle of the day. Faintly in the background, a ABC Family Harry Potter marathon is playing on a tiny TV propped up on cardboard boxes. And then my friend is like, we have to wait to eat because not everyone's here yet. And there's just a table with all the food just out, just getting cold, and we're just waiting. And
This is a
no one.
depressing story.
This is the worst part. No one's drinking. There's no atmosphere.
What?
There's no alcohol.
No Martinelli's?
That scared me. No Martinelli's. No music was playing. No candles were lit. Just a long, like, couple plastic tables. And then finally, everyone shows up and we eat in silence.
Moral of the story. Go ahead.
Stay home. Don't. It's not even worth it. But like, we're sitting there and it's so funny. There were these 2 women, like, they were nice people. I met them again later, but like, no one is saying a word. Everyone's silently eating this cold food, and I am miserable. I'm like, I shouldn't have moved here. And then it was like completely silent. Everyone's kind of just eating at the food, and then one of the girls just goes, I need a nap after this. And the one went, and I was like, I was going crazy. Fortunately, I went to someone's house later elsewhere in North Hollywood, and they had like a party, and it was like tons of people and dessert foods and drinks and like people on the balcony, and it got better. But
If
like,
you're gonna host Thanksgiving, you provide a vibe.
Yeah.
Have wine or let people know. Bring
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
Candles is always a great touch. Holiday music is a must.
literally any music.
And something needs to be cooking, like while people are arriving, and then need to finish
Yes.
once they're there, and then you.
And you know
dine.
what? I'm not
That's-
the best at timing, but you know what? Put it in the oven on warm.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
foil over it,
Yeah.
right?
This year,
Perfect.
And
Also-
let people pick at things if you're only waiting on 2 people.
Hors
You're
d'oeuvres,
supposed to have
people.
hors d'oeuvres
Hors
and snacks.
d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
I want deviled eggs.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
help-
want a charcuterie
I'm
board.
gonna help my
Yeah.
mom with her massive charcuterie board
Oh
this
my
year.
God,
The one
that
last year. Did
picture,
ever
I
show you the
still
picture
think
of it?
about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, where it's like
beautiful.
a whole countertop charcuterie board. I'm gonna help out with
Did
that.
I made him promise to make me one for my party.
And I
Doesn't
said
that sandwich place we always go to have a Thanksgiving sandwich?
They do.
Capriati's.
Capriati's?
The Bobby.
Okay, well, I was trying to. I guess it doesn't matter now when this comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's also
there's a few.
it's a chain.
Yeah, there's
and
there's
I
quite
said
a
it
handful of
earlier.
Capriati's. Didn't we see one in Austin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What were you about to say, Lindsay?
I was just gonna say that this has been great, and then the next episode of this podcast airs on Thanksgiving, so we better find something else to talk about.
Well, I got something because we're recording it tomorrow.
We're recording it tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it's been on the schedule.
Yeah, I had to move
I
it
knew,
up.
I knew that.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't.
You're on it.
Oh, I'm on top of it. Emma, let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about
Can I tell you
the end of
about-
this podcast.
Oh, never mind.
What?
What do you
Tell
gonna say?
us, tell us about.
I remembered my favorite Thanksgiving moment I've ever had was in my family and in a lot of people's family, I'm going to assume, especially in California. Eventually, the oldest cousins and uncles will go on a walk before the food happens and come back smelling different. And their eyes are red, and they're
Because you guys were having a cry.
they're having a good cry. No, they would walk out and go smoke weed and then come back. And it was like a rite of passage
My
where like
goodness.
you would hit a certain point and then you would also be invited on the walk. And I remember like I always wanted to go with them. I always wanted to it wasn't even about getting high. I just wanted to be with the older crowd and
Every
not be
year
a
you'd
kid
see them
anymore.
walk out the door, and you would just be sitting there.
And I'd be sitting there sober and dumb. And then
Rather
the
than
excuse
high
was
and
they would
dumb.
always go, "We're gonna go walk to the store real quick." And then one year it finally happened, and they were like, "We're gonna go walk to the store real quick, Mono. You want to come with us?" And I was like, "Yeah!" And it was like I felt
How old
so.
are you?
At that point, I think I was like 14, 13, 14.
Wow,
or
that is
something.
special. The
You
problem
jump
is
in the
that's like
air.
a performance-enhancing substance on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I really upped my numbers.
Really makes the competition unfair because it's a competition.
It's a
how much you
competition
eat,
to see how
Yeah,
much
it's a
you can
fight.
eat, and I
Yeah.
can never eat that much because I'm eating all day.
all day
All
long.
day, all day, I'm eating.
All day I'm nibbling. I'm munching. It's Thanksgiving, baby.
I'm having so much to eat. I'm going crazy.
So much white wine.
all day.
We go.
I'm
on
having
the-
ooh Irish coffee. Yes, it's the only day a year where it really makes sense to have that. Even though I did have it at your apartment, but or not apartment, your parents' house.
Yeah, so we had it.
But we're doing it with better coffee this time. No K-cup Irish coffee.
What about Mondays?
What about undies?
Mondays.
Undies.
about
Mondays.
Mondays?
Oh, Irish coffee. Yeah, it does make
Yeah.
sense on Mondays all year.
Yeah,
so.
makes sense.
everyone.
I guess there's 53 days.
I'm gonna
What about
finish the
Mondays?
story real quick,
Yeah.
and then we'll wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
I went on the walk with them. I was so excited. We're walking the entire time. I'm waiting for somebody to light up a joint, light up a blunt, do anything. Nothing happens. We actually go to a store. We get food, we get snacks, and then we walk back, and no one at any point smokes. And I go, when does it happen? And they just go, what gonna happen, fool? What are you talking about? And then I was like, you know how like you guys always go on a walk, and they're like, we just went on the walk. And then they then they pressed me, and then they were like, "What do you think happens on the walk, Doc?" And then they made me feel like such an asshole. They're like, "Well, every time you go out, you come back, and you guys smoke weed." They just yelled at me, like, "You think we smoke weed, Dick? Get back in there! How dare you!" And then I walked away and saw them through the window as they were laughing and smoked up a joint. And
Did you ever get to go later though?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
And
But
then did
that's
you
what-
That's
haze
why I
a
thought the
younger
story was
family
over
member?
because I thought
That's
that you
part of it. I found out from my older brother is that's what they do is they tell you you're finally able to come, and then they fuck with you.
That's really funny.
Yeah, half of
what a
I
cute
would
family moment.
I'd say half to 75% of Mexican family moments are just that your older siblings and family members just bullying you.
Yeah, that's a lot of it seems Irish Catholic stuff, but the bullying as of late has been not great. And I'm ready to cut a lot of them out of my life.
Yes.
yeah.
But I still have to keep seeing them.
Carve them like you carve a turkey.
Yeah. But now
Metaphorically.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no murder.
Yeah,
Now we got our
My
chosen
cousins are cool
family.
though. I love my cousins,
Nice.
except for one.
Bitch.
He's a dick.
Oh,
What an asshole.
Fuck
And I'll
that
say it
guy.
on any podcast.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Well,
I got some Republicans in my family to deal with every year.
Fuck that.
how do you deal with it?
I like the
Just eat.
I like the tweets that always go around if you are not taking it to your conservative relatives at the table, you are failing the cause. And it's bro, I just want to eat green
Yeah,
bean
exactly.
casserole.
I just want
Yeah.
Like, like, first of all, they won't even gender me correctly. I'm not going to have a lot of like play. Like,
Right.
I am not going to be giving these people a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't even want to be there.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be with my good friend Lindsay
I wish I could.
all
be there.
day.
I'll probably be with my family.
all day.
Yeah, I get
That's
it.
what Christmas is for.
I do really love
Thanksgiving?
those
Yeah,
tweets
yeah,
though, because
whatever.
my grandma's Jehovah's Witness and the rest of my aunts sell Herbalife. It's like
That's pretty solid.
we're part of a race of people that still believes that you're supposed to hit your kids. I'm not bringing anything to them.
Oh my god.
I'm going for a walk to the store. I'm coming back different, and I'm eating a bunch of tamales.
There
All
you go.
right, that's my Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
That sounds
And
great.
also, just to flip it, if there was like somebody who had opposite political beliefs and they were the same vibe of like you gotta fight the fight, and they started doing some bullshit at
Trying
Thanksgiving
to convert
dinner,
you to American conservatism.
I'd be like,
conservatism?
that's an insufferable person. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I
I care about people.
I'll talk to my dad, who's not a
you go.
Republican,
Yeah.
but I would say a moderate Dem. But like, that's someone that I can have like a conversation with, as frustrating as it may be sometimes, and try to instill changes in behavior and perspective. But some of my aunts and uncles, like, fuck off. No way am I gonna talk to them.
Yeah, there's 100% chance that just like every year, I'm eating before the grace.
Yeah, I'm being the hungry I want to see in the world.
Yeah. And then I see everybody do it, like getting ready. Oh, we're gonna do grace, and I'm like, fuck. I've been
Yeah,
stuffing
you've
my
got
face.
and half a baguette already in
Gracefully
your throat.
stuffing your face.
I just found the only plus side to having a bunch of felons in your family is none of them are allowed to have political beliefs.
That's a good point.
They can't vote.
Not in
It
this
doesn't
country.
matter.
It's great.
Well,
All
hey,
right, we should get off before
Excited
I
about
get a
food.
little more spicy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat a big old Thanksgiving sandwich in preparation for Thanksgiving. But we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Where we're talking again about Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Watch Must Be Dice.
Well, we can talk about Black
What
Friday.
must be dice?
Starboard.
Fucking today, Trucked Up. Face Jam's Trucked Up just launched. It's got me and John Holland on it. We're a
Yeah.
team. We're We're making a burger. It's a great fucking episode.
Like
It's a
it.
great show. I have loved working on it, and holy shit, please go watch that.
John
It's-
Holland can cook.
Oh,
he can.
Fucking yeah, can he?
Those burgers he made. Great.
I think about them all the
They
time.
were so simple but so
Yeah.
good.
Well, if
I
you
want
like
to-
John Holland making burgers, watch Trucked Up, watch Must Be Dice, watch all the Funhouse videos that are coming
Star
out.
Boys.
Star Boys.
Yeah, there's one more episode coming out next week.
That's
and,
it's-
with a
it's-
very
it's
special
some
guest.
really
I'm
cool
really
stuff.
excited.
A very special
Ewan
guest.
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor came out.
right.
to
If you
Funhouse.
watch this far, speculate who you think that very special guest is in
Yeah.
the comments.
I'm gonna go look.
And let me know your favorite Thanksgiving side.
Please do. We'll see you next
Make
week.
sure it's
Bye,
the same
everybody.
comment. Bye.
Bye.